Halo 3D is a premium upgrade to the Prezentar presentation software, and it's a tool that allows you to build 4 different types of interactive presentations that you're then able to go and share online. It's a really helpful tool. It does some really cool razzle-dazzle effects to your presentations, and in this video, I want to give you a demo of how it works. I want to show you a few samples of presentations that I've been able to build with the software and give you some feedback about using the tool now for a little while. Now, in order to use the tool, it is only available as an upgrade to Prezentar, so you cannot go and buy a standalone version of the Halo 3D software. It's only available as an internal upgrade to Prezentar. So here I am inside of the main Prezentar tool. After you purchase the upgrade, you'll see that Halo 3D is available here inside the top menu. And then what we need to do in order to use the tool is build a presentation inside of Prezentar first. So what I'm going to do is just go randomly pick one of their awesome templates that they have here for us to go and use. I'm going to choose Mindset Secrets, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use this here. I'm going to, normally this is where you build your presentation and put in all your cool slides and stuff. I'm going to skip over that and just assume that I've already done that. So let's say that this is a finished presentation. We're going to exit out of the presentation tool. That's now saved as a project inside of Prezentar. And then we're going to import that project into Halo 3D and do some cool interactive razzle-dazzle things with it. So what I'm going to do here is come back up to the main menu inside of Prezentar and choose Halo 3D. And this is where it's going to take us inside the main tool, and we can now see that we have 4 options. So we can take that presentation that we've built and turn it into a flipbook. We can make a 3D carousel. We can make some cool little transitions if we want to make something a bit more simple and interactive, and we can also show it inside of a mock-up skin. What I'm going to do here is start off with the Flipbook Creator, and what we would do is start off by typing in create flipbook, and then we just want to give our project a name. I'm just going to call it review, and then from here we would choose the presentation that we want to convert into a flipbook. Now in this example, I've gone ahead and used the Mindset Secrets presentation that we've built. I'm not going to go ahead and actually drop it here inside of the Halo 3D tool because it can take about a minute or so for it to go and create that presentation. So the bigger your presentation that you've built inside of Prezentar, the longer it's going to take for it to convert into an actual flipbook inside of the Halo 3D tool. So instead, I want to show you this example that I've made here for a case study that I'm actually building around Prezentar. And this is basically what it looks like. So it takes your presentation and turns it into a cool 3D flipbook effect, and it looks pretty neat. The interesting thing about Halo 3D as well is that instead of the usual templates that you build where you have to download as a PDF or you have to export your presentation as a video, this actual web page that I'm on right now can actually be shared. So I can include this in an email. I can include a link to this basically anywhere, off a YouTube video or something like that, where I can actually share this presentation with someone. And it's a really cool way to share maybe a lead magnet or a new way of delivering fresh content to your subscribers, whether it's an email or social media or whatever. That's one thing I really like about the Halo upgrade, is that it allows you to share your presentations as an interactive, in this case, flipbook, but we can also do some cool transitions and mock-up skins. So the tool basically works the same way for each one of these upgrades. If I want to build a 3D carousel, it's the same process. I just upload that Prezentar presentation that I made earlier. Same thing with this, same thing with this. So if I go and build out the 3D carousel, it has a cool rotating 3D effect, but unfortunately, as of today, I'm not able to view any of these carousels. This is just a pre-launch version of the software that I'm using right now. It has been working fine up until today when I tried to record this video, and all of a sudden the carousels are just not loading for me right now. So I'm going to put that down to a temporary glitch, as this being a pre-launch version of the software. I don't expect that would be a problem. This is the only glitch I've encountered across all of Prezentar. So unfortunately, I can't show you the carousel version, but if we head over to Hypnotic Transitions, here's a project that I put together with that cool hypnotic transition effect. And this basically just has a cool little way of animating the slides. And again, this gives you the option to interactively share this presentation just as a link that you can include in an email or a social media post. And it's a really cool way to share some of this content. The other option here is called a mockup skin. And you can actually go and let's call this mockup 2. And we can actually add our presentation inside one of the mockups that you see here. So maybe if we're doing a presentation about an app, we could go ahead and include it here with maybe the iPad mockup or the mobile mockup that you see here. And when that's finally done rendering, this is what it looks like. So you can actually see I did the MacBook Air mockup here, and you can see it gives our presentation in this cool little MacBook Air mockup. And if we're doing a presentation that's relevant for maybe web design or something, if you have a local client that you want to share this with, this is kind of a cool way of sharing what their website could look like in this cool little mockup effect. So overall, I think it's a really cool tool. It works very well. The only thing is right now today, the 3D carousel doesn't seem to be working. But other than that, I haven't had any problems with the tool. The only negative I would say is that it's a little slow. If you have a big presentation that you're trying to convert into a flipbook, for example, it can take 2 or 3 minutes to complete that entire web page and have all of the effects loaded up correctly. But every time I go and try out the tool after it's finally done rendering, it has always worked really well. I've shared this with a few friends. They've been able to open it and use it as well. So as far as I can tell, it's a good, helpful tool. And if you plan on sharing these presentations inside of like YouTube videos, or you want people to download this stuff, or you want to build a course and have a really nice, cool way of sharing your content inside that course, or you want to give away an ebook in a really interesting way, I think this is a very cool way of doing that. I think it's a really effective tool, and it does seem to work quite well. My name is JK Dowdle. Thanks for checking out this Halo 3D review. If you want to grab your copy of this upgrade, click the link down in the description and head over to take a look at the video sales letter, as well as some of the demos and social proof that they have over there on that page. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.